Yo, I'm out here in nature, or technically in front of my house. Um, yeah, man, look at that moon. I like the moon. I like the sun too. But I feel like I've always been kind of a night person because my energy was always has and still now. It's always been and has been and still is better at night. Like I don't know. Like I've always functioned better at night. But these days, since I'm getting my vibration up and stuff, I can function anytime, like well. I can function well anytime, daytime or nighttime. I have no limits, you know. You know, excuse me. So I used to be really into being a night person because my energy, I would be very active at night, and I would stay up all night too. And my people would wonder why I don't sleep. It's because I just couldn't help it. I don't know. Maybe because somehow I sense the energies of the universe, the cosmos, and the stars at night. You can pick up those energies with your, believe it or not, with your hair. Like that's why hair is important. But I'll do a video on that at a different time. I'll do a separate video about that one. But yeah, hair has uh, co- uh, has energetic properties. It has intergalactic properties. That sounds funny, but it's not. It's the truth. The fact that you think it's ridiculous it means you're brainwashed to think that it's just hair. No, it's not just hair. You have it for a reason, and you're taught to cut that shit to think that you don't need it. Then why the hell do you have it? Why is it growing out of your head then? Why is it growing out of your head, and why does it continue to grow? It continues to grow. You should let it grow. The only reason it's not really as long as it should be, or it's the reason that you don't have any appreciation or value or any understanding of hair is because you keep cutting it. You know what I'm saying? I've always liked long hair. I never liked getting haircuts and stuff because, I like my hair. My mom even said when I was born, I had a full head of hair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have, my sister, she didn't have a full head of hair. Most babies I don't really think do. Some probably do. But fortunately, I was blessed with that. I was blessed with a full head of hair. You know, I had a lot of hair on my head when I was born. So, whenever I would get a haircut, I was miserable. I'd be like, I'd be like, I'd be crying and stuff because I didn't like choppers in my head. I didn't like, getting my hair, I didn't like getting my hair cut. There was just something about that. And it's not until I got older that I realized spiritually that there's a reason for it. And now I know why, because I know that I know deep down in my inner self or my higher self that hair has properties. It's important. And I was attached to it. That's the reason why I didn't like getting my hair cut. Even now, of course, obviously, I'm growing my hair out. I used to have long hair. But again, I'll do a video on hair later. So anyway, on this video, I wanted to talk about just being in nature, or, you don't have to be that extreme. At least if you're not ready for that kind of thing, a lot of us are indoor people anyway. So, uh, nature is good for you, or at least being out in the nightlight is good for you too, because you know it feels good. Like, I don't know, you need to get out of the house once in a while. Being indoors keeps you out of nature, literally, like physically and also mentally and spiritually, because the surroundings that you're around get incorporated into your DNA. That's what you're used to. That's what you expect. As soon as you get home from work, you're gonna go right in the house. You're gonna lay down in bed, or you're gonna take a shower, have dinner, and watch TV, and sit on the couch, watch TV. If you told the average person in this Babylon system, let's go outside and just take a walk, they'll probably go with you. But 8 or 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, "Wait, it's already dark. It's late. Why would I want to go walk? It's cold too. Get a jacket, motherfucker." You know what I mean? Like, people aren't used to being outside or being in nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get back to nature. You know what I'm saying? It's just important. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get back to nature. You know what I'm saying? Like how beautiful it is. It's a blessing to be alive. And life itself is a big piece of art. It's a big piece of art. It's like art, the sunset and the day and the sunrise, the daytime, the nighttime, the moon, the sun, the trees, the birds, the air, the flowers, the trees, the trees, everything, the sky and the clouds, all that. It's all a work of art. You know what I mean? And it helps you just get in tune with yourself too. There's an agenda here to keep us out of nature and to keep us from getting in tune with our higher self, our inner self, our natural self. There's an agenda for that. And if you don't see it, then you're part of that agenda, unknowingly, and unknowingly and subconsciously, without your own will. You don't even realize you're a part of it. You're playing the role of the agenda too. This 9 to 5 stuff is like crazy. That's why I left work for a little bit. I might have to come back to work too to get this money, because for now, I need it. My family needs it. My mom needs it too. So, you got to chip in. Do what you can to help your family. But just enjoy nature, man. Love life and do you. That's what Brother Pharaoh would always say. Do you. You know what I'm saying? Do you.